Introducing first the challenger to my right, from the fight capital of the world, weighing in at 288 12-ounce cans of Founder's Brew, the challenger, Filthy Tom Lawlor! His opponent, to my left, currently on day 203 as champion, making his 10th title defense tonight. From Brooklyn, New York, weighing at 185 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending Powerbomb TV Independent Wrestling Champion, Hot Sauce, Tracy Williams!
Beyond wrestling, somebody's farewell probably here in East Greenwich, Rhode Island. Paul Crockett joined by the person who will be challenging for the Powerbomb TV Championship in just a couple of weeks' time, I believe, Jordan Grace.
Actually next week.
Next week,
so I'm
excuse
getting ready
me.
already.
I'm already off my game here as the champion, Tracy Williams, enters 200 plus days as the champion, but he has a very, very difficult challenge ahead of him in Filthy Tom Lawlor.
You know, it's kind of not fair that he's getting to challenge him first, but I beat Tom Lawlor for the Black Lawlor Pro Championship.
You did beat him. That must have been really, really difficult.
It actually wasn't difficult because I had Nick Gage wear him down a little bit first.
Okay, all right. So he was softened up for you.
Yeah, I think I beat him in like 3 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still not going to take anything away from you because beating Tom Lawlor, no matter what condition he's in, is very, very difficult. But beating Tracy Williams, no chore either.
No, definitely not. And I got a lot tonight when I wrestle Brian Cage. I'm a little bit nervous, so I'm trying to avoid any injury here.
Yeah, we are here on a balcony, and Jordan seemed very nervous. Are you afraid of heights?
I'm kind of afraid of heights, yeah.
Okay,
Trying to
well.
avoid that buckle bomb tonight.
Okay, well, this one's going to be interesting because these two are very, very similar, not only in how they go in and perform their craft, but just their overall outlook on professional wrestling. So it's kind of like looking in a mirror here.
Lawler's really vicious, though. I would say a little bit more vicious than Tracy is, honestly.
Yeah, Tracy Williams throws some of the hardest chops in the game, but Tom Lawlor has been punched in the face.
He'll really just knock you out. He'll just knock you unconscious.
He could absolutely knock you out. He knocked Jason McDonald out. You know, he's faced a lot of very tough guys in MMA, and he's transitioned into professional wrestling. He's done very well so far. Look at this.
Yeah, Tracy is a
octopus hold.
yeah. I'm familiar with that one.
Are you?
You know the octopus, you know?
I don't know what you're talking about, but an octopus variation here from Tracy Williams. Oh, wow, look at that. Some great mat work.
He's definitely a submission specialist here.
Absolutely. He can stand with you. He can go to the ground with you. He can get it done in many different ways. But the last time we saw you and Tracy Williams in a ring together here in Beyond Wrestling, it was actually Women's Wrestling Revolution. You two were originally going to face off, and then plans changed.
Plans changed. Other people needed opportunities, so you have to give it to them.
Absolutely. Of course, Robo and Samara getting in there with you two in a tag team match, but forget about that because Lawlor is teeing off, and Williams responds in kind. I'm going to guess that if you go in there with either one of these men, you're not going to beg them to hit you like that.
I'm definitely not going to do that.
Oh. Who would ask Tom Lawlor to kick them? Someone who can do that, I guess.
Tracy Williams, apparently.
Oh, he tried to catch it, I believe, but all he caught was a lot of hurt.
Hollow sound.
Oh, it's like getting hit with a shotgun. As Tom Lawlor just tosses him with that suplex. But it seemed like you and Tracy Williams couldn't get on the same page at that WWR show.
We were definitely not on the same page. And if anybody was going to lose that match, it was definitely going to be him.
Yes, Tracy Williams on the short end of the stick in that tag team match. And right now, Tom Lawlor on the short end of the stick with these chops as the champion is in control. Charges in, tries for the running forearm, gets caught.
Just throws him away.
Almost a head and arm suplex there as Tom Lawlor is now on a roll. But not for long.
What's he going for?
Oh, catches him with a tackle.
That didn't look good.
In mid-air. And Lawlor, not done quite yet, tosses him and he goes shoulder first. That looked disgusting. And as if his shoulder wasn't hurt enough, now he must be reeling.
Gonna have to use some more tape next week.
Now, when you have a pre-existing injury when you go in there, Jordan, and it's attacked, what do you have to do to try to maintain some sort of control?
You have to attempt to put whatever's on it, you should attempt to keep it on there. So that shoulder brace that he has on right there, or the tape, whatever it is, if he gets that taken off, he's definitely screwed.
Keeping it on, but going for a key lock, it's transitioning to arm bar maybe.
If he gets that locked in, I think it might be over.
If he can get that arm bar, it's definitely over, but Tracy Williams knew where he was and got to the ropes.
He does have really good ring awareness. I'll give him that for sure.
Spending a lot of time all over the country defending this championship. Has defended it here before. His first defense was against Colt Cabana in this very building. But Tom Lawlor firing away with those E-Honda-like chops and a kick to follow up.
Oh, no.
And he's wearing away on that shoulder. Can't wrench it fully to get full effect, but he's going to make it hurt nonetheless. Referee Kevin Quinn doing a great job, but you're right, the joint manipulation here. But Tracy Williams has been there before. He's been in this predicament many, many times, but no matter how many times you've been in that predicament, at some point, the pain is going to overwhelm you.
I definitely think this match is going to end in a submission no matter what. I don't think it's going to end in a pinfall.
Absolutely. Do you have anyone you're rooting for in particular here?
Well, whoever wins, I have to face him next weekend, so I don't know.
Of course, it's going to be
it's a really tough call.
It's going to be at Nova Pro, correct?
Nova Pro Friday. It's not even a week away. It's like 5 days away.
5 days away. As Tom Lawlor now going to do an octopus hold of his own, maybe or a variation. Can't get it as Williams fights it off. And now he's going to go straight pro wrestling here.
Oh.
Big power bomb.
Do you see the sweat on the mat over there?
I think that might be beer from earlier, actually.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I thought that was from the powerbomb.
No, that was not from the powerbomb. That might have been from 2 or 3 matches previously that involved beer somehow, but I don't think these two are going to have beer involved in this one.
No, probably not. I would hope not, at least.
No, I hope not either. As Tom Lawlor getting down and dirty here with these forearm strikes. But Tracy Williams, if you leave him an opening with those chops, outside of maybe an Eddie Edwards, I can't think of anybody who chops as hard in wrestling today.
I definitely can't. Not looking forward to those.
Yeah, well, you might be rooting for Tom Lawlor then. But either way, you're going to be in a bad way in 5 days' time at Nova Pro. But right now, he slammed Lawlor down, but Lawlor held on, going for a key lock or Kimura. I can't really tell.
Over, he can get to the ropes. There we go.
But luckily for Tracy Williams, he rolls into the ropes. And sometimes, Jordan Grace, you got to just get lucky.
Was that luck, or did he know that the ropes were right there?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Tracy's been wrestling a long time.
He absolutely has been. Oh, nice kick to the leg.
Oh, catches it.
Hot Sauce catches him, and the sweat flying off of Tom Lawlor's chest with each chop.
Oh, right on the back of the head.
Teardrop suplex and a beauty.
He's got to get on top of him if he wants to win. Oh,
And
that's
now,
not what I would do.
Hot Sauce firing up. Nice clothesline. Follows it
Slaps him in the
up
face.
with a slap.
Disrespectful.
What's he gonna follow it up with? Tries the rolling clothesline, can't get it. Go behind. Lawlor trying to work his way out of it. Gets it in a great position, but Sauce right out of it. And back to that joint manipulation that he was working on earlier. He could get a submission from there, but no, fireman's carry.
What's he gonna do here?
Oh, Death Valley driver on his neck.
That might be it.
He came down right on his neck, but somehow Lawler's still in it. And the question is, Jordan Grace, where do these guys go from here?
I don't know, man. One of them has to lock in a submission and just keep it on. That's the only way this match is gonna end.
Both men wanting that Power Bomb TV Independent Championship and the prestige that comes with it.
Another chop.
Williams going back to the well a couple more times.
His hand not hurt at this point.
And the adrenaline must be flowing through his body because he's not feeling it.
Whoa.
Lawlor used a headbutt to block a clothesline. Butterfly suplex, nicely done.
And he's keeping hold of that hurt shoulder, too.
Oh, face plant.
Oh,
Oh
right into
boy,
submission. This might be it.
if he can lock that in just a little more, Williams has nowhere to go. Referee Kevin Quinn right there.
He's so far away from the ropes. Oh.
But not that
He does
far
have
away.
long legs. He does have long legs.
And the heat in this building coming into play as well. These men are exhausted.
They're dripping sweat right now.
You must not be looking forward to later on tonight and the exhaustion that comes with this.
I'm not looking forward to it at all.
Jordan will be in our main event tonight against Brian Cage, but right now, Powerbomb TV Independent title on the line as Lawlor sends Tracy Williams neck first onto his leg. Falcon Arrow, cover.
Tracy's
And that
just
nonchalant
picking at
cover could come back to haunt him, Jordan.
Seems like Tom is just throwing everything at him and nothing's sticking.
Usually Lawlor goes to what he knows with submissions and strikes, but he went pro wrestling there as he is adapting to the game very, very well. And now this is a big, big risk.
High risk, high reward. That's what they say. Whoa.
Comes straight down. Hits that lariat. And now could it be that pile driver?
Here we go. Oh, he's got him.
Nailed it.
He's got to go for the pin.
Gonna go for the cover. Tom Lawlor
He barely kicked out there.
barely kicks out, but he kicked out, and he's still in play for that prestigious championship that Jordan Grace will be going for in 5 days' time at Nova Pro. As this East Greenwich crowd comes to its feet, showing their appreciation for both men here.
There's no cheers.
Well, coming even, you know what I'm trying to say. Leave me
Coming on
alone.
their tiptoes.
On their tiptoes. It's Tom Lawlor.
Oh.
Oh, right into that rear naked choke. If he can get him to the ground, it's going to be over. Williams is fighting it off. And he fights it off really, really well.
Back into it.
But still in a great position, holds on to it, and now trying to get some leverage to really make it hurt. If he can turn it into almost a guillotine-like position here, a hanging position rather. And Williams is down in a heap. Lawlor should finish this off.
He's awake. He's up. Oh, Lawler's about to go for something here.
And now Lawlor going back to that rear naked, but Williams fights it off with a slap.
Another slap in the face.
The champion going up top, going for a big maneuver.
Got a chicken wing locked in. Oh no.
Going for that double wrist lock, not able to get it. Williams fighting off with the headbutts. Oh, no, 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 no.
Not from the top.
Pile driver
Not
from the top.
No!
Holy hell!
No!
He hit it!
That's it.
And that is it. Jordan Grace, there is your opponent at Nova Pro, Hot Sauce Tracy Williams.